The 2026 Lexus ES300h is back, and it's proof that you don't need to shout to make a statement. In a segment full of big screens, aggressive styling, and turbocharged everything, Lexus just made the S smoother, more efficient, and more comfortable than ever. This is the car for people who value calm over chaos, and after a week behind the wheel, it's easy to see why the ES300h keeps winning people over. Let's start with the design because Lexus made subtle but important changes for 2026. The S still has that long, elegant sedan shape, but the spindle grille is now body-colored with a finer mesh pattern. The headlights are thinner and use Lexus' new triple-beam LED system that's brighter and adapts faster. Down the side you get cleaner lines and new 18 and 19-inch wheel designs that cut through the air better. At the rear, the taillights are now a single full-width light bar with the L signature. It doesn't look sporty, it looks expensive. And that's the point. Colors like Cloudburst Grey and Caviar are new for 2026, and the paint quality is genuinely a step above most cars in this price range. Inside is where the 2026 ES300h really pulls ahead. Lexus calls it omotenashi, which basically means thoughtful hospitality, and you feel it everywhere. The dashboard is wrapped in soft materials with real open-pore wood or brushed aluminium depending on trim. The 14-inch infotainment screen is now standard and it's much faster than before. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto work every time, and Lexus finally added a physical volume knob back. The seats are the highlight. They're 10-way power with heating and ventilation up front, and the cushioning is perfect for long drives. Rear seat space is massive. 1070 millimeters of legroom means even tall passengers are comfortable. Trunk space is 461 liters and there's a pass-through for skis. Noise insulation is incredible. At 100 kilometers per hour you can have a normal conversation with the windows down. That's Lexus engineering. Now the hybrid system. The ES300h uses a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder paired with 2 electric motors for a total of 243 horsepower. It's not fast in the traditional sense. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes 7.9 seconds, but it's fast where you need it. Merging onto the highway is effortless because the electric motor gives instant torque. The EQVT has been retuned for 2026 so it doesn't drone as much under acceleration. Drive it normally and it's silent. Push it and you hear a muted, refined engine note, not a buzz. The real win is fuel economy. Lexus rates it at 5.2 liters per 100 kilometers combined. In real-world driving with city and highway mix we averaged 5.6 liters. That's over 1,000 kilometers on a single tank. You also get F mode for short trips around town where the car runs purely on electric power. Driving the ES300h feels like floating. The suspension is tuned for comfort first. It soaks up potholes and rough pavement without feeling floaty. The new adaptive variable suspension on the luxury trim makes a real difference. In eco mode it's soft and relaxed. In sport mode the steering weights up and the throttle sharpens, but it never pretends to be and is. Steering is accurate but light, and body roll is well controlled for a car this comfortable. Brakes are smooth with great region blending. The turning radius is tight for a car this size, so parking is easy. Technology is everywhere but it doesn't overwhelm you. Every ES300h gets Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 with adaptive cruise that works in stop-and-go traffic, lane tracing assist, and intersection collision support. The 17-speaker Mark Levinson audio is optional and it's one of the best systems you can buy. You also get a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, head-up display, wireless phone charger, and 5 USB-C ports. The new Lexus app lets you remote start, check fuel level, and even schedule service. Pricing starts at $46,550 for the base ES300h. The premium is $49,200 and adds the big screen and sunroof. The luxury at $54,800 gives you the adaptive suspension, semi-aniline leather, and rear sunshades. The F-Sport handling is $53,500 if you want a bit more style and stiffer suspension. That puts it against the BMW 530e, Mercedes C350e, and Genesis G80 Hybrid, but the Lexus wins on reliability, fuel economy, and resale value. What are the downsides? It's not exciting to drive. If you want sharp handling or big power, buy something else. The infotainment touchpad is gone, thankfully, but some climate controls are still buried in menus. And cargo space is good but not as big as a Tesla Model 3 or BMW A4. After 900 kilometers in the 2026 ES300h, the verdict is simple. This is the best S yet. Lexus didn't try to make it sporty. They made it better at being an S. Quieter, more efficient, more comfortable, and more refined. If your daily drive is traffic, highways, and long trips, nothing in this class does it better for the money. The 2026 Lexus ES300h isn't about 0-100 times. It's about arriving relaxed. It's about 5.6 liters per 100 kilometers instead of 9. It's about a cabin that feels like a first-class lounge. So is the ES300h still the smartest luxury sedan you can buy? And would you take the luxury trim for comfort or the F-Sport for looks? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see us compare the 2026 ES300h to the new BMW 5 Series Hybrid next.